Yippee yay. Hello everyone, welcome to another YouTube stream over here, obviously on YouTube. I don't know why I said that. It's or a stream on YouTube, whichever way you want to put it, but welcome everyone. Hopefully everyone's having a good day and or night or whatever it might be. Xavier, this will be, if you follow me on Twitter, the link to this stream will always be there. I won't delete the tweet. So if you go to my Twitter, you'll see the tweet about this and you'll be able to click on that and watch it later. So all good, because it probably won't be public on the channel, but you'll still be able to click that link off Twitter and watch it. Or you can just add it to a playlist and I think you'll be able to still watch it later. I think that's how YouTube still works. But welcome everyone into the stream. Obviously, as you can tell by the title of the stream, we're doing the Arrowverse bracket challenge. Now, we talked about this last week, about doing this on this day. And then I think also on maybe the Twitch streams we brought it up. Maybe it was just the Twitch stream from the other day. I can't remember which one it was. But we talked about doing this. So I might actually change some stuff, and I just want to get some feedback from you. So we'll bring up the face cam. So it's not that I think we've had enough of dancing characters and stuff like that. But welcome everyone. But because I think I said this, I think maybe it was on that stream, but you can only put 32 choices in the bracket. So I had to exclude some, and I didn't just exclude specific seasons. I excluded actual shows because I thought people might get really nitpicky about the definition of the Arrowverse. But we can change that before we go. I actually might quickly bring up so I can show you the exact thing. Okay, this is the thing there. Okay, sweet. Can I drag this out more? No, I can't. That'll be the way we have to look at it. This won't like if there's clear winners, if we get, a clear winner against if we get a really good season against a crap season, there's no even point going to the chat. We're not going to waste time, you know what I mean? But if there's anything where there might be some differing opinions where I might think, oh, this season's better, which I know there will be, because I know there's seasons of certain shows which I like, which people might not dislike, but they don't think they're as good as another season. So there will definitely be some times where you'll disagree with me, and we will do a poll, because it's good that YouTube's put the polls into the chats now, because it makes it much easier to do things. So we can do are you serious? I know that's a troll, Ayub. I know that's a troll, but at the same time, it's just like, who types that? Anyway, we'll take an extra 2 minutes because of Ayub to preface things. So I will show the list, because we can get rid of one show completely, or we can get rid of, I don't know. Well, I'll show you what I mean, because I want to say Superman and Lois is not in here, and neither is Black Lightning. Superman, Lois, and Black Lightning aren't in this thing. And the reason for that is because technically they never really are in, Superman and Lois, distance itself, where it's not in the Arrowverse, where they're different characters and stuff like that. And Black Lightning, though it folded in, there was no real proper interaction. So that's why I excluded those two. So the shows that are in here, the shows that are in here are obviously Flash, obviously Arrow, Supergirl, Legends, and Batwoman. Now, Batwoman only has 3 seasons. If Superman and Lois had 3 seasons, I would have put it in there probably over Batwoman. Stargirl's not in it. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. That was the way I did it. That's the way I did it, because I just put Arrowverse shows in there. However, I might do another bracket challenge in a couple of weeks, and we might just do maybe the best of each DC TV seasons, the ones that are I would say that fans think are good seasons. You know what I mean? And then we'll all put them in here. So pretty much all the seasons of Stargirl, whatever seasons of Arrow, whatever seasons of Flash, whatever seasons of whatever shows, even Titans if we want to chuck it, even though is there really a good season of Titans yet? And we can chuck them in and we can do that. But this time we'll just focus on shows that are actually specifically in the Arrowverse. Hopefully that makes sense. Then we can include those other stuff later on. Because all of these shows, even though Supergirl existed outside, it still interacted pretty much from season 1 through to the end. So that's why I included it. So really, when you look at it, probably maybe it makes it easy to maybe cross some stuff off. But yeah, but I will show you this now. I don't know how well you can see that over here. There's the actual bracket thing. I've zoomed out just so you can hear. But we have all the seasons of Flash there, all the seasons of Arrow, all the seasons of Supergirl, all the seasons of Legends, and all the seasons of Batwoman, and they all get mixed up. So I can show you actually I can do that and zoom in, so you can see like all the matchups there. And then if we scroll over here, you get more matchups over there. So that's the way. Oop, I've lost it. Where did it go? There we go. So that will be the way that we'll do it, and we'll just go round by round. I'm very intrigued because I haven't really. It's all random. It is all random. So I have no exact prediction as to like if there could be like a surprise matchup in like the third round, and we could eliminate. Literally, there could be the two best options that people would think, and they have to verse each other in like the third round, and we could get like a surprise. Well, Black Lightning would have made it like season 1 and season, is it 3? I can't remember which was it season. I can't remember which one. It has 2 good seasons that will probably get, depending on who it's up against, would get some way into it. But yeah, so you can argue that there's fodder here, that there's stuff that's just waiting to be knocked out. But at the same time, I have to be fair and include what I considered Arrowverse shows, and it perfectly fit. There were 32 seasons of what you would consider Arrowverse shows. So, but we can include all that stuff in other bracket things. We might even do one on Twitch tomorrow if we really want to. So yeah. But I do want to thank Roderick for donating €2. Hi, Paige, how am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I must say, a bit of like personal news. And I never said this. So people have asked me like DMs, and I've told them, and I said, hey, do you mind just keeping this private? And it was mainly like around streaming stuff. So this is like literally like 6 months ago. People were asking, not really as of recent. But like I was really sick last year. I had like an infection within myself, and it sort of like killed me. It killed me because I had surgery like 4 years ago to fix something that was pretty simple, and some complications came about a year later where like, not to get graphic, but some stuff happened, and I had like an infection. I got really sick like about 12 months ago, and I put on weight because I couldn't do anything. I was literally like bedridden, but I had to like consume all this like, it was this disgusting like custard stuff anyway. So I could get stuff in, but I couldn't do anything. And I've always been a guy that I can eat what I want, but I go do stuff. Like I have a dog, I go walk the dog, run around with the dog and stuff like that. But I lost like 5 kilos over the past like week and a half. So because I've now been able to actually do stuff and go to the gym and everything like that. So personal journey. Anyway, no one probably cared about hearing that, but I thought I'd mention it just as like a little reference thing. Goddamn stupid phone alert. Josh Darby, thank you very much for the $5. Did I show you that thing specifically? Like because I know people are going to have their predictions in regards to what they exactly think is going to win. But I don't know. I don't even know why I think it's going to win this bracket challenge, because I don't really want to give too much of it, because I'm going to be biased if it comes down to the end. Though I must say, when we come down to the end, we'll do polls. We will do the polls specifically for those last things, because I want to make sure that we're getting the right winner based off the, like, you guys watching. So I want to make sure that I'm not being biased and going, well, I think this season's better. Screw what everyone else thinks. So, yeah. Can you consider Titans and Stargate Arrowverse shows? Well, that's the thing. I wanted to consider explicit Arrowverse shows, what you'd say 100% are Arrowverse shows. And then we, in like another one, whether we do it on Twitch, maybe, because I might stream tomorrow on Twitch. I'm waiting to see. I'm meant to be doing something, but it might not happen at the same time. Depends on the weather. So if I'm not doing anything, then I might stream on Twitch. We might do something like that tomorrow. And we might do something more specific, but yeah. So let me just I will try and format the best for the screen. I just need to check the NBA scores for a second, just before I click off. Okay, that's all good. Okay, I'll leave that there. Okay, I think I can full screen this. I can. Awesome. There we go. That looks much better. And I can zoom in so we can start on this side. Can I zoom any more? No, that's the most I can zoom in, 200. Okay, there we go. Oh, click that off. So my prediction, because it's going to come down to polls anyway at the end, what do I think is the best Arrowverse season? Let me know in the chat what you think the best Arrowverse season is. Mine is like what your prediction is that you think will win. So I'm going to say, goodness me. I really want to say Arrow season 2. I'm gonna. It's between Flash season 1 and Arrow season 2. I'm gonna say Arrow season 2. I'm gonna say Arrow season 2. So that's my prediction. Arrow season 2. I see a lot of Flash season 2s in the chat. I don't disagree. Flash season 2 was a good season. The thing is, if Superman, Lois, and Stargirl were in here, it'd be a much more interesting thing. I'm not gonna lie, and I somewhat regret not putting them in here. But I wanted to make it explicitly Arrowverse. So we might do a best DC TV season 1 next week, or we can do another Hunger Games. You guys can tell me. You guys, when we do the stream on the before the Flash is on in a couple of days. What is it like? Whenever we do it, like 3 hours before the Flash. Is there new set photos? Is that a G up? Is that a joke? Because they would. We're doing a set photo stream. Okay, I'm gonna. If this is a troll, I'm not gonna be happy. I'm happy, Liam. But we'll take 2 seconds away to see if there actually are new set photos. Is this a troll? It's a troll. Okay, all good. Back to the thing. I'm not too surprised. Anyway, let me full screen that. Anyway, so Liam's got a. He's not going to get banned, but he'll get a shun for at least for the next like 15 minutes. So everyone just ignore Liam in the chat. That's the punishment. You don't get banned because I can't really be bothered banning people or muting people because people just like to be silly. That's fine, but you can get a shun. You can get a shun. Anyway, so we're going to get into it now. Is this supposed to I can zoom in? Yeah. Okay, so we'll go down. We'll do each side individually because it doesn't really matter for the most part. We'll just do each side, then we'll scroll over and do the other side, and then as they sort of merge in and stuff. We got the biggest, obviously, matchup of the round, matchup of the stream, straight out of the gate. Flash season 1 versus Batwoman season 3. Now, look, I don't know why are we wasting time? Flash season 1. Like, what's the point of even wasting time there? Okay. Supergirl season 1. No, Arrows. Oh, my goodness me. Okay, this is the thing. In round 1, you're going to get a lot of easy choices. Like with any bracket challenge, it's going to be pretty rare you get tough decisions. But yeah. I want Gotham Knights set photos. I mean, I think they're done filming, so I'd be pretty surprised if some Gotham Knights set photos came out. But yeah, at the same time, maybe. Yeah, there's this one. I can't remember what happened in Supergirl season 1, but Arrow season 8 was the final season. Obvious, of course, the future kids sort of brought this season down from arguably 10 out of 10 to about an 8 out of 10. But it's still clear of Supergirl season 1. Ooh, this is actually not that easy of a choice. This is actually not that easy. This is going to need a poll. Okay. This is I think I know the answer to this one, but it's not as easy as people think. We're doing the first poll. We're doing the first poll of the stream, and I wasn't even expecting it to do it this early. So, vote. I'll just put vote. You know what it means. Okay, so vote on the poll. And we'll see what wins. We're going to leave that for a bit. I was not expecting it to be... I think I know what the answer is, in my opinion, based off what I remember in my enjoyment levels. But it's still a close one. Like, I don't think it's a definitive decision in my head. So vote on the poll in the chat what you think's the correct answer there. Okay, what's people saying in the chat? Legion of Doom was so good. Yeah, so if people don't remember, the Legends season 2 was Legion of Doom. So you had Malcolm Merlin, Eobard Thawne, Damien Dark, Captain Cold. I think Gorilla Grodd was in there from memory. I think he was. Yeah, he was. So that was the Legion of Doom season. Like, that was a very good season. It's not necessarily about the individual show. It's about the season and the story and what you enjoyed. It's a hard choice. It's not that easy. I can tell by the voting now that it's very, very close. So I'm going to give it like another 30 seconds and then I'm going to end that poll. So get voting. And it's probably going to be less because of the delay between me talking and you saying what I say. God was season 3, was he? Are you sure? I can't remember. For some reason I thought Grub was in season 2. Yeah, I can't remember. That's the issue. Arrow season 1 is incredibly good as well. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like I don't know why I thought Grub was in season 2. I guess it's because Damien Dark is in season 3. Maybe that's why, and I'm not too sure. Thank you, Roger, for the churros. Tough about your health, but we support you. Thank you very much for that, Roger. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, that was the Barack Obama scene. That's right. Yeah. God, that was so silly. Anyway, God, I don't know. It's getting so close, and Arrow season 1 is making more of a comeback. It's making more and more of a comeback on the poll. Legends was at like 65%. I think about 60% when I said 30 seconds to go. Oh my goodness me. Okay, I'm gonna give it like another 15 seconds for me. I'm just gonna let it go and just see what happens. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think I'm ending the poll there. I think we have the first upset potentially of the tournament, which I wasn't expecting this early out of the gate, because I think if you asked anyone, they just jumped to Arrow season 1 straight away, but Legends season 2 is a really good season. So we're going back to it. Legends season 2 gets the dub. Legends season 2 gets the dub. First upset of the tournament, which is quite surprising. Okay, next one. This actually might be a close one as well. Does anyone, is that, I don't know. Legends season 3. Legends season 3 is a really good season as well. And I really enjoyed Flash season. I'm gonna have to do a poll. I'm gonna have to do another one, because I can't decide this on my own. I'm gonna have to do another poll. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother waiting and thinking about it too much. I'm gonna have to, because I have no idea. Because yeah, there's already people saying Flash season 8 and then saying Legends. I didn't think we are going to get, hopefully it gets a bit easier, so I don't have to keep doing polls this earlier on, but we're doing another poll. So get ready. It's time to poll dance. Vote. Oh, what was it? Legends season 3, Flash season 8. Can I add an option? No, I have to. Okay, I was just wondering if I could put like a time limit on it so it automatically ends. But I'm gonna end. So I'm gonna have a little thing here. I'm gonna set a timer. Timer. 3 minutes. I'm gonna let 3 minutes vote. So we're starting now. Okay. So when that goes off, I'll stop the poll. Because Legends, actually, should I do 2 minutes? Well, from this point forward, we'll do 2 minutes. But from this point forward, I'll do 2 minutes. Yeah. Because I think 3 minutes is a bit too long. But Legends season 3 is the one with all the totems. Like Wally goes to Legends. There's a and obviously we only had Flash season 8 last season. It includes Armageddon. That's the issue with Legends season 3, is that the villain is pretty crap. I personally think the answer is Flash season 8, but it's not that black and white. I think a lot of people would probably prefer Legends. But like Flash has, it's like obviously season 8 is Armageddon, the Deathstorm arc, and the Negative Forces. So, and Legends is was it Malice or Malice, whichever way you want to pronounce it, like the big demon thing. It's like a big winged demon dude or something. But it was around those totems. It's like the big Bebo fight. Remember the big Bebo fight? Where it's like the giant like Power Rangers Bebo versus Malice. That's that season. And like and then like when he jumps down, he explodes and creates like the big blue love heart or whatever it is. That's that season. I'm looking at the votes now. Legends is winning. Legends is winning again on 55% so far, with about halfway through the voting. So I'm surprised it's Stop the count. Hey, we got to let the time go. We still got about 1:24. Constantine comes into that season. That's right. Is he? Wait, is he? Was he show up at the end? He shows for an episode, doesn't he, in that season, and shows up at the end. Yeah, Return of the Mac is in that season. That's right. You get the Damien Dark Return of the Mac. There's actually some funny stuff in that season. You get the Wally West and Rip Hunter singing in the karaoke bar sort of scene. Like, there's a lot of funny stuff in that scene. But in that season, sorry. I'll tell you what, Legends is still winning. Legends is going to knock out both Arrow and Flash's one of some of their better seasons, and we only got 50 seconds left. Did Paige just say he was going to pole dance for chats? Hey, Ricky, don't put words into my mouth, mate. I did not say that. I said you guys can pole dance on the poll and vote. That's dance is another word for voting in this situation. Constantine was episodes 9 to 10, episode 15. Yeah, but he wasn't like a regular. I think that was like the next season where he became a regular. And he shows up at the end of the season with like a demon head or something, like a dragon's head or something like that. Yeah, Martin Stein died in that season because that was the Crisis on Earth X season as well. Got 10 seconds left. I may as well end it now. There's not going to be a comeback. There's not going to be a late comeback there. We've got 150 people voting on that poll. Pretty much everyone watching is voting on the poll. That's interesting. I'm going to end it. Legends Season 3. Legends Season 3 with an absolute shocking result. Takes out... I want to say shocking, but I would say that's another upset. Knocking out Flash Season 8. That's crazy. Okay. Once again, we have Legends again, but I don't know. I have no idea. Wait, okay, so I need people to tell me what happens in Legends Season 6. This was the second last season. Who was the villain? Can anyone remind me if you watched Legends Season 6? I've watched it, but I can't remember who the villain is. I remember what Flash Season 5 is, though. Because I can decide what this is based off the villain. I might even just quickly look up Legends Season 6 for everyone on Google. Aliens? This wasn't very good though, was it? But then again, Flash Season 5 is not good at all. Is Legends going to knock out another thing? Okay, I'm going to do a quick poll. We're going to do a 1-minute poll in the chat, a 1-minute poll for this because I can't remember what it is. Legends Season 6, was it Flash Season 5? Is it Flash? Yeah, Flash Season 5. So we're doing a 1 minute. 1 minute for this one, just a quick one. Get it out of the, just knock it out. So quickly vote on that one in the chat. Because I can't remember. Because Flash Season 5 has a good first half. Like a decent first half. I don't want to say great, like a decent first half. And then it sort of falls off at the end. But I can't remember Season 6 of Legends that well. I just remember I didn't really like the aliens. So even though Flash Season 5 isn't very good, it's probably, I guess, maybe still better than Legends. I can't remember Legends Season 6 being very good at all. I think it got like really, really campy and not very fun to watch. Nora sucked. As I said, Flash Season 5 wasn't good. Like, don't get me wrong, Flash Season 5 wasn't good, but neither was Legends Season 6. And it's really which one was the better of the worst ones. And Season 5 still has some like decent elements. Like, as I said, Willish World said that has the 100th episode and everything like that. So, yeah, look, it's clear. I'm just going to end the poll there. We got most of the chat voting in that one, over half of people voting. And Flash Season 5 is ahead. So we'll go back to the, okay. So Flash Season 5 is going to win that one. Pretty clear. My goodness. I think this is the worst season of Supergirl and the worst season of Arrow. The only thing is that Arrow, for the first half of this season, is actually pretty decent. And Supergirl, I think, from memory, was just bad the entire season. So I think the easy answer is Arrow. Am I right in saying that? I think I'm right. Sorry if you might be hearing some stuff outside. The gardener person's here. Hopefully it's not too annoying. I think the answer is Arrow Season 4. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure Supergirl Season 5 is arse. So yeah, and even though Arrow Season 4 is arse, the first half of Arrow Season 4 is still decent. So I'm just going to take it. I don't want to waste more people's time on another poll if it's not needed. Oh, here's the issue. This is actually an issue because I did not know these two seasons were going to get matched up together. Because Supergirl season 4, in my opinion, if you've watched the show, Supergirl season 4 is the best season of Supergirl, but it's been matched up with arguably some people's favorite season of Arrow, but I would say it's my second or third season of favorite season of Arrow. It's unlucky for Supergirl because Supergirl could have honestly gone a bit that season. Supergirl season 4 could have actually gone further into the competition, but it's been matched up round 1 against an extremely strong opponent in Arrow season 5. So that's actually incredibly unlucky for Supergirl season 4. I mean, if you had to give it a score, you'd probably go like, hey, 2-1 or something like that. But man, that's unlucky for Supergirl season 4. But that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Okay. I know I have my easy answer for this. But does anyone have any, rebuttal? I think the easy answer to this is Flash season 4. And that's because I actually like Flash season 4. But I don't know, there might be someone that thinks Legend season 7 is better. Legend season 7 was the last one. It's when like they were dealing with like robot legends or something like that. I think it's Flash. It's Flash. Yeah. I mean, Alejandro said Legends, but I think he might be the only one that actually says Legends. So the answer is Flash season 4. We're not going to waste too much time here. So we've gone for one side of the first round. So we're now onto the other side up here. Let's scroll up. Whoo-wee. I don't think it's actually a hard choice. Does anyone need me to do a poll for this one? Heroes Journey, I'm not going to do a poll for every single one. If something's pretty clear, then I can get a taste off the chat from what people are saying. I don't need to do a poll for that one. But here we go. Flash season 3 versus Batwoman season 1. Here's the thing. Batwoman season 1 is a really weird case because Batwoman season 1 is the most consistently mediocre season of television I've ever seen. Every episode is like a 6.5 or 7 out of 10. It never drops below that. It never soars above it. Every episode is like a 6.5 or 7 out of 10, in my opinion. Flash season 3, the first 2/3 of the season are like 8 to 9s out of 10. Then it gets that musical episode and the Savitar reveal sort of brings it down. And the season as a whole ends up like a 6.5, 7 out of 10 or something like that. But I'd rather watch season 3 of The Flash and deal with the not very good stuff at the end than watch season 1 of Batwoman. Probably even once. I'd probably watch this season like 4 times in a row than watch this once. So yeah, I think the answer is Flash season 3. Supergirl season. Wow, I didn't even know what the answer to this one is. What's our Arrow season 6 is post Island with the island blowing up and Richard Dragon was the villain, but there was no real culmination or proper finish to this season from memory. And our Supergirl season 3 is what was her name? What was the character's name? The villain? It wasn't Rogue. What was I can't remember what it was called. The villain. I'm sure someone will say it. Rain. I knew it started with an R. Rain. That's it. It had Kate and James. This is gonna require a poll. It's poll dancing time. Let's go. Okay, get your polls out. Okay, what was it? Supergirl season 3. Supergirl season 3. Arrow season 6. And I'll let this go for a minute or a bit. We'll just a minute and a bit. When it hits, like I'll judge it in my head. I'll just do a different time thing. So vote on the poll because I am not 100% sure. I sort of want to give it to Supergirl to be completely honest, but I think like some people might still like Arrow enough to choose that. Oh, it's somewhat close. The Deathstroke 2-parter was amazing. It was good, but you still got to look at the season as a whole. Because the thing with Supergirl season 3, I think it has a very almost Flash season 3 feel to it. The first like 2/3 of it are really good, and then it sort of falls off. Actually, someone just did mention that. The last time we did something like this, we did I don't know. I don't really know if I want to do it because it seems a bit scummy, but because someone control with it if they want to. But if you do super chat, you do get the ultimatum vote. But I don't really want to do that. I think that might be a bit dodgy. Yeah, actually, we won't do that. We won't do the super chat ultimatum vote. The last time we did that in this type, in like a similar thing to this, it went a bit haywire. I think we did characters that time. It was I think it might have been crossovers actually. That Arrow Civil War was arse. Was that in this? It was. No, was that in this season? Or was that season 7? I feel like that was season 7, wasn't it? Maybe it was this season. I can't remember specifically. But yeah, I've given it about a minute, and I don't think it's going to change too much. So Supergirl season 3 is going to win that one. Supergirl season 3, the winner over Arrow season 6. So Supergirl gets a W. It gets a W in the book. It gets a W. Okay, here we go. Wait, did we have 2 Supergirl season 6s? What the hell? I feel like we had 2 Supergirl. Oh no, okay. And am I losing my mind? No, we had Supergirl season 5. Okay. Okay. So we got Arrow season 3, which was the Ra's al Ghul, versus Supergirl season 6, which was I can't even remember. Actually, this was like the one with like the weird robot or something like that. It's Arrow season 3. I think this season was arse as well, I'm pretty sure. No, this was the final season, wasn't it? But it was like a robot, wasn't there? Like some sort of a crap robot. Nixley, that's what. Yeah, I'm not even worth a poll. This was the last 2 seasons of Supergirl were awful, and this didn't help it. Supergirl season 6 was really bad as well. But yeah, Arrow season 3 was good really up until like the last. Like I thought Arrow season 3 was like Arrow season 2 level for most of the season. Just that the finale wasn't the best, but it's clear Arrow season 3 wins this one. Ooh. Legends season 5. What happens in Legends season 5? I've got the Legends sort of wiki up here because I was trying to find out what happened in season 6. Season 5 of Legends. Who's the villain? Oh, this was like those like the sisters or whatever they were. This was when we had the thong song. Yeah, Swan Thong. We had the thong song scene at the end. I mean, I sort of want to give it to season 5 of Legends just because of the thong song season. But I don't think this season was very good from memory. I can't remember. The Loom of Fate, that's what it was. This wasn't very good. It's Flash season 6. Flash season 6 had blood work, led into Crisis. Sure, the Mirror Master stuff wasn't amazing, but you had Flash season 6 is not bad. I will not take that blasphemy. Do I have to bring up what Flash season 6 was? Do I have to bring it up? Flash season 6 had like that Grodd episode where Grodd gets the Speed Force, Wally comes back. There was all those awesome like interlude episodes that folded into the Mirror Master story in the back half of the season. Season 6 of Flash is actually a pretty good season. It sort of slows down a bit towards the end, and it didn't get to end properly because of COVID. Remember, it cut short because of COVID. So the finale wasn't even a finale. Well, Legends actually had a finale. So yeah, the answer is Flash season 6. Submit. Okay. Oh, this is a stinker. This is a stinker because I'm pretty sure Legends season 4. What was Legends season 4? I got the thing here. What was this season? Was this with like the trypophobia dude or whatever it was? The Necron or whatever his name was? Necron? Was it Necron? Was that who it was? Who was the villain? I can't remember who the villain was. Neron, that's what it is. Oh yeah, there we go, Neron. This is was this with the fairy tales? Was this with the fairy tales or something like that? I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, this is when like Gary got his nipple bitten off and stuff like that. This is better. I'm not going to lie, this is better. It was incredibly stupid, but it was a better season than Flash Season 7. Yeah, this is Legends wins. Legends beats Flash again. This was a better season than Season 7 of Flash. I was trying to remember then, like, the fairy tale stuff. That's right. There's actually some decent... And Constantine is in a lot of the... I think he's like a season regular. Yeah, the Bollywood episode was crap, though. But this was actually a much better season than Season 7. So, yeah, there we go. Ooh. I think this is an easy choice, but there might be some debate. I mean, I think this is one of my choices to win the thing, Arrow Season 2. So, do we need a poll, or is it clear as day? Legend Season 1 is a decent season. The first half of it isn't great, but the back half of it is pretty good. But Season 2 of Arrow is like goated. It's like top tier comic book television. So is it really even that worth of a choice of, yeah, just Arrow. Like, I don't know, it seems like almost like blasphemous to really even judge whether we need to really do a poll or not. But I think it's clearly Arrow. There's no point really even talking about it anymore. There we go. Arrow Season 2 wins that one. Ooh, my goodness. Okay. I need to tap into my brain. Supergirl Season 2 wasn't that great, but it was an improvement from Season 1. This is like with Mon-El, who I didn't really like that much. Didn't like Mon-El that much. And Arrow Season 7 has the prison arc at the beginning, and then you get like the Emiko Queen thing at the end, which actually didn't play off that bad. Actually, the story building was good, and then they just sort of forgot it at the end of the season, and then just they set up Crisis. It was really weird. I think the easy answer is Arrow Season 7, though I think it falters at the end. It sort of like craps the bed a bit, but Supergirl Season 2 was just not very good the entire season. And we get to the last matchup of the regular, or the first, sorry, what's this called? Round one. Oh, well, the first round, or what do you want to call it? Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm still waking up, I think. Batwoman Season 2 versus Flash Season 2. Once again, sorry if you can hear a leaf blow outside. It's not because of me. I can't control it. What are they doing? Holding it right up to my window? Jesus Christ. Come on, move along. Move along. I'm sure that there wasn't that many leaves. Anyway, yeah. Oh, if anyone, is anyone legitimately trolling? I think I saw a Batwoman. That person might be asking for it. Yeah, there we go. AXS or Hush or whatever that name is. HXZSH. Exist? I know you pronounce it. There's the troll. Okay, it's clearly Flash Season 2. So, at the end of the thing, we got the into round 2. Oh, into round 2. Wow, we've got one hell of a matchup straight out of the gate. One hell of a matchup straight out of the gate. Wow, and we've got legends against each other. Okay. So we're going to get through round 2, and then we're going to take a bit of a break, if you want to call it, in the chat, and just sort of like touch upon things and where things are going to go. I'm just going to have a drink firstly before we continue anymore. Okay. Round 2, matchup number 1. Flash Season 1, Arrow Season 8. Is there any debate for Arrow Season 8? As I said, if Arrow Season 8 didn't have the future kids come in, I think it would actually be a very competitive thing. It'd be a very competitive thing, because I think the first like 3 episodes of Arrow Season 8 are like almost 10 out of 10s, and then the future kids came in and sort of ruined it. So I think because of that, the clear winner is Flash Season 1. Another timeline where they decided not to try and set up Green Out of the Canaries and no future kids came in, then maybe Arrow Season 8 could have been up there, or if not better. But yeah, it's going to be Flash Season 1. Next up. God. Once I start yawning, I can't stop. Legends Season 2 versus Legends. I'm going to have to do a poll for this one. I'm going to have to, because I think this might just be one of those divisive ones. So vote in the poll, in the chat. I don't want to waste too much time like thinking about whether to do it or not. Legends Season 2, Legends Season 3. So vote in the chat, or vote on the poll in the chat at the top of the chat, what your choice is. Not too sure exactly what people are going to choose. Because some people do like Legends Season 3 a lot. I think the answer is Legends Season 2 if I had to make my choice. But I know some people do like Legends Season 2. Oh, Legends Season 3, sorry. Yeah, it's tough because these are the 2 best seasons of Legends, that's right. It's a tough one. I love the horror in Season 3, which they kept that going in Season 4. Yeah, like, well, I guess they had some of that in Season 4 of Legends, but yeah, Season 3 was the focus of it. Okay, I'm going to end the poll there. Over 100 votes, and Legends Season 2 has 70+% of the votes. So we will be going Legends Season 2 to beat Legends Season 3. Okay, next matchup. Wow. The worst season, in my opinion, of each of these shows. Flash Season 5 and Arrow Season 4. I am going to have to do another poll because I can't weigh in on this. I have no idea which one's which. I'm trying to think on the top of my head. I think they both have half decent first halves, if not decent first halves of the season, and then fall away in the second half. I don't know. I'm going to have to do another poll. Just do another quick one. Arrow Season 4, Flash Season 5. I'm trying to think. I think the answer is Flash just because it has like elements there, but I think they're pretty even. I think like the first half of Arrow is actually pretty good as Season 4. Like I think the first half of Arrow Season 4 is better than the first half of Flash Season 5. But it's really about like how bad the back half of Arrow Season 4 is. Or at least the back third of it. But yeah, vote in the chat, top of the poll. I'll leave it for like another minute or so. Unless it gets way too like overdrawn, like over I'll do that so you don't have to, it's not awkward. I forgot that we're doing that. It's like Inception, saying a stream within a stream within a stream. Nora just sucked the life out of everything. I do agree. She was not very good. Like I was sort of applauding when she died at the end of Season 5, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie at all. Where am I? Flush had Grodd versus King Shark. That's true. That's the thing. But it's like, do you look at it as like the story as a whole or some of those filler episodes? Okay, I think we're done here. It's like a overwhelming results for Flash Season 5. Overwhelming. Flash Season 5 knocked Arrow Season 4 out of the park. Adios, amigo. And we just pretty much get a swap of numbers here. We get Arrow Season 5 against Flash Season 4. Does anyone want to debate? And I like Season 4. I like Season 4 of The Flash. Some people don't. I like it. But Season 5 of Arrow is like some people's favorite season. It's not my favorite season. It's probably either the second or third favorite season. And I've already ticked it just because I assume that's what's going to be the case. But I do want to see if there's any sort of debate in the chat for it. Arrow, Flash, Arrow Season 5 easily, Arrow Season 5, Flash, Arrow, Flash. Okay, it's Arrow. I just need to see some confirmation there because I'm sort of got my thing on it as well. So I think the answer's Arrow pretty easily. Okay, we move to the other half. The other half of the bracket for round 2. Just do that. 2 threes up against each other. Flash Season 3, Supergirl Season 3. I'm going to do a poll because I don't know. I'm just not 100% sure. I don't want to abuse the polls, but at the same time, a lot of people like Supergirl Season 3. So I will do the poll. So vote on the poll in the chat just so I know. Just so I know I'm not picking the wrong choice. I don't want to be do like a controversial thing. Even though I think Flash Season 3 is the easy choice, I do think some people will choose Supergirl Season 3. So vote in the poll in the chat to let me know your decisions, man. Where's my thing? Here we go. Flash Season 3, 100 votes, and it's got 80%. I'm going to end the poll there. No point wasting any more time with that. That is a shellacking. That is a smashing from there. So Flash Season 3 beats Supergirl Season 3. Okay, here we go. Ooh. This is definitely going to need a poll. Definitely going to need a poll, I think. Arrow Season 3, The Flash Season... I mean, Lord, just think about stuff before you type it. I know there's like, it's the internet, you want to be edgy and stuff, but just think about stuff before you type it. Just think about it. What was it? I'm trying to think. What the fuck? Arrow Season 3, Flash Season 6. Vote, I guess I have to put something there. Arrow Season 3, not 4. 3, Flash Season 6. So vote on the chat and the poll. Vote on the poll and the chat. That's the best way to put it. I'm seeing a lot of arrows, but I'm seeing some Flash as well. I disagree with you, T Wade, in regards to Season 6 is quote unquote dog water. I 100% disagree. But yeah, the chat's there and the poll is there in the chat. It's close. I can tell straight out of the gate it's going to be a close one. It's at 50% now from what I'm seeing after 100 votes. So make sure your vote counts. To a reminder, like Flash Season 6 is what? Bloodwork, then you have Crisis, then you have the Mirror Master thing at the end with like the Grodd and Wally episodes. Arrow Season 3 is, well, I think it's pretty much just Ra's al Ghul, but yeah. It's still 50-50. Like it's actually, now it's pretty insane. Mirror Master was underwhelming, but to an extent, like by the end of it, so was Ra's al Ghul. Like Ra's al Ghul dies like a bit of a bitch, to be completely honest, if you think about it. God, this is still 50-50 after 130 votes. Once it gets vote, make sure to vote. If you're watching, vote. Once it gets to 150 votes, I'm going to end the poll. We need 11 more votes, 10 more votes. I'm going to end the poll when it gets to 150 votes. Okay, we need 9 more people to vote in the poll in the chat to get it to the top. Come on, vote, 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 vote. Make your decision count. 8 more votes. It's still 50-50. It is still 50-50. Flash Season 6 has taken a slight lead with 4 votes left. 146 votes. 51% to Flash Season 6. 149, 1 vote left. Flash Season 6 wins. 151 votes down. And Flash Season 6 wins with 51% of the vote. That was neck and neck. That was close as hell. I'll tell you what, though, there must be a lot of people that were watching and not voting that wanted Flash to win because they came in and sort of just pushed it over. But man, that was, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. The YouTube poll is sort of weird. There must be like a percentage there. It's like maybe like 51.8 or something and then 48.2. And they just, I don't know. It's weird. Very weird. But anyway, there we go. That was a Flash Season 6 winning over Arrow Season 3. They're both good seasons, in my opinion, that have their weaknesses. So I honestly thought Arrow might have won, to be completely honest. So I'm surprised Flash came through and won, but I'm fine with that because I think both of them are sort of on the same playing level. So we'll submit that score there. Next up, Legends Season 4. I mean, do we even really need to... It's clear. We don't know. I'm not even going to bother even testing the trolls in the chat. Arrow Season 2. Let's just move on. Okay, Arrow Season 7. Once again, no one's going to have any debate against this. It's Flash Season 2. No point wasting any time with this one. Arrow Season 7 is really good in the first half. Not amazing in the second half. Flash Season 2 was pretty much goated the entire way through. So, Flash Season 2. Okay, we are up to round, and I repeat, the quarterfinals. The quarterfinals of this tournament. And there's some decent... Actually, I'm going to scroll through without showing you the matchups. Okay, I'm not going to read them out. Okay, that should be a pretty decisive one. I'm just having a look myself before I show you guys. That will be... Actually, I don't know if that'll be that interesting. I can tell you, though, it actually... So it's all Flash and Arrow, except for one season. There's another show mixed in here. So it's all Flash and Arrow with one season from another show mixed in here. Just for good measure. Which I was pretty surprised by. But yeah, if you have any, we'll have a bit of we're at halftime. We're about halfway through the competition. We're going to get through it pretty quickly. But if anyone has any questions in the chat, feel free to chuck them out. We'll do a bit of a Q&A now while we're having a break because my brain needs to calm down a tiny bit. But I can tell you what, I'm very surprised to see if there is like a shock winner, because actually I was having a look. I know I'm teasing you guys, but I'm just trying to have a look. That matchup would be interesting as hell. And I think oh my God. I'll tell you what, we're going to be pole dancing. We are going to be pole dancing. I think there's going to be polls for every single one of these, except for one. There's one where I think the answer is clear. You'll know when we get there. There's one that's clear to me, but all the others, there's going to be 4 matchups. 3 of them need polls. One of them, I have no idea who's going to win. I think we might get a similar situation to what we just had then, where it's going down to the last straw, where we're at like 50% the entire time. I think I might be completely wrong. Depends how people want to vote. I think Keone's powers start to get played out in like episode 6 by the sounds of the synopsises, by the way. Paige, have you watched Riverdale? I've watched not episode 1. I've watched like 3 seasons of Riverdale, and then it got like really weird. It just sort of like fell out of my viewing thing. I think season 1 of Riverdale is legitimately a really good season of television. I think season 1 of Riverdale is legitimately a really good season. And then it's sort of like, you know, it gets a bit silly, but it is playing into the comic side of Archie Comics. But I think season 1 of Riverdale is like legitimately good. But yeah. You should have included Superman, Lois, and Stargirl. Yeah, we talked about this. I wanted to include shows that were specifically Arrowverse, while those shows aren't. Like, that's the only issue. They're not explicitly or specifically Arrowverse. So that's the only issue there. Oh, by the way, I missed some super chats. I'm really sorry before. Rinketic, I'm sorry, I was caught up in all this stuff. Thank you very much for the donation. Legends Season 2 and Arrow Season 5 goated. That's Rinketic, so we know what Rinketic's going for. Sorry for missing that. And Roderick donated €2. Is this with Armageddon or without? And that's in reference to Flash Season 6, which I don't know. Is that still in the competition? It is. And that is, yeah, it is. Josh Darby with the $5 got my ones for the pole dancers. Yeah, get your polls out. That's all I can say. Pole dancing time will be in this. What is this? A quarterfinals? Quarterfinals matchups right here. When's the next Hunger Games, Pagey? It might be this time next week, and we might do Arrowverse All Stars, and that'll be a massive one. So last week was 36, and that took us ages. It took us almost 2 hours to get through that. Arrowverse All Stars will be 48. 48 players will be in Arrowverse All Stars. Now, I'm hoping that means killing will happen much sooner. Oh, sorry, Armageddon. What was I thinking? Yeah, Armageddon. Yeah, Armageddon's gone, actually. Sorry, Armageddon's gone. What am I talking about? Oh, Crisis is Season 6. That's what I was thinking. I was like, there's a crossover in Season 6. Yeah, Arrow, I think Flash Season 8 got knocked out by... What did Flash Season 8 get knocked out by? Something. Got knocked out by something. No idea what it was. It's not there anymore. That's the way I'll put it. But yeah, Hunger Games will be, I think, this time next week. But it'll be the Arrowverse All Stars with 48 players. I don't even know. I might have to start a bit earlier just because of how long it's going. Oh, I can just start normal time and just see how long it goes. But that will go for ages. Oh, that's right. It got knocked out at the beginning, didn't it? It did right there. I can see it. The first round. Yeah, Legends Season 3 beat Flash Season 8. Yeah, I can see it. Which was a shocker right out of round 1. And then I might do one of these that revolves around like the best seasons of each show. So I can pick like, maybe do like all 3 seasons of Stargirl, because I think they're all good. Both seasons of Superman and Lois, like the top 3 seasons from Arrow, maybe the top 4 from Arrow, top 4 from Flash. Maybe chuck in some other DC TV shows as well. But yeah, well, wait, I'm not too sure exactly. Well, James just asked, am I streaming tomorrow? I might stream tomorrow on Twitch. It won't be on YouTube, but I might stream tomorrow after, like, maybe like an hour from now, but tomorrow on Twitch. But yeah. But like, if you don't follow me on Twitch, the link's in the description down below, and you can follow me there. So like, it'll be like maybe tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure though. I'm not saying I definitely will. I might just leave that for like future weeks and stuff, because I like doing this type of thing on a Sunday night or Monday morning for me, like these type of interactive ones, like a bracket challenge or stuff like that. Like we can even do one where it's just like movies and characters and stuff like that as well. Season 2 of Superman Loves to get voted out first round. I don't know about that. That'd be an edgy take. But anyway, so we am I on the browser? No. I just need to check. I'm just checking the basketball score. Lakers are beating the Mavericks. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's go back. We'll go full screen. Oh, what am I doing? I'm gonna have to do a poll. Okay, so here's the matchup. First out of the gate, Flash Season 1 versus Legends Season 2. Actually, this might not need a poll. Now that I think about it. Jake Paul lost. I mean, wasn't he versing like an actual boxer? Anyway, Flash Season 1, Legends Season 2. Actually, I don't know why I thought this was going to be, maybe I was like off my head or something like that. But I think the answer is Flash Season 1. Drewski donated $5. Thank you very much for that, Drewski. What do you think is going to happen with Goldface this season? I mean, that episode was probably the best episode he's been in. Like, it was the best he's been in an episode, if that makes sense. It was actually like consistently funny. Maybe it's because there's no Amino Black. I'm not too sure. This is the quarterfinal, so this is the third last round technically, though as each more thing gets in, it gets limited. But I think the clear answer here is Flash. I'm not seeing any Legends, so it's Flash. Okay, next one. This was the one where I'm pretty sure it's a clear winner, which should be Arrow Season 5, but does anyone really want to debate that? I think it's the next two are going to need polls. Definitely. He was also good last season as well, Goldface, to be completely honest. But yeah, Arrow Season 5, is there really anyone that wants to fight for Flash too much? I think the answer is pretty clearly Arrow Season 5. Dr. Ramsey Rosso is back in episode 9. He's back in like the episode that Oliver's back, or Oliver Queen's back, Diggle, Wally, that episode. I can't wait for that. I'm so stoked for that episode. Hopefully we get some more information on that. But yeah, we'll vote for Arrow Season 5, pretty clear one. And now we can move on to the other side of the bracket. So I think this is where, oh God, I didn't want to click on it accidentally. Okay, so Flash Season 3, Flash Season 6. And this is where I'm going to do the poll, because I think this is going to happen. Roderick donated €2. Goldface moves to apartment 4. I mean, that would be quite the reveal. So Flash Season 3, Flash Season 6. Vote. Flash Season 3, Flash Season. Well, the winner is going to be the Flash, no matter what we choose here, but it's between Season 3 and Season 6. Vote in the poll. You know what to do. Let's go. My decision, I think they're pretty. I think the first like 2/3 of Season 3 are probably better, but they fall off sort of in the same way. I think it's probably still Season 3, but if someone said Season 6, I wouldn't debate them too much. But vote in the chat. I'll let it go until we get. God, everyone's hyped on the chat. 100 votes already straight out of the gate, and I may as well end it. I'm gonna call it early. I'm just gonna give Season 6 mercy. I'm gonna give Season 6 mercy. Let it finish on 22%, because I think it might have dropped down even more if I kept it going. So I'm gonna give Season 6 mercy, and Season 3 is going to go through in the bracket competition there. And then we have Arrow wow. Matchup of the tournament so far, I think. Arrow Season 2 versus Flash Season 2. And we're going to do a poll. Wow. What a matchup. Flash Season 2, Arrow Season 2. Wow. Talk about a matchup. Get ready to vote. Whew. I don't know who's going to win this one. I don't want to predict it. I'm just going to let you guys do it. You guys pick. I'm going to click off the screen. I'm going to come back later. I'm not going to look at it too much. Wow. That's quite the matchup. This is probably the toughest one. The Savitar reveal was a bummer in season 3. Yeah, but it's like, I think the season 3 is like almost season 2 and 1 levels up until like the musical episode, pretty much. I can understand that, Lord, where you don't want to vote. I can understand that. I personally would be like, what the hell do I choose here? I'd rather not vote. Season 2 of Flash is ahead. I'm surprised. I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised. Yeah, first season of the multiverse as well. Personally, I think if I had to vote, I think I'd probably choose Arrow season 2. I think I'd probably choose Arrow season 2. Yeah, it's best matchup so far in the stream. Though I can understand Flash season 2 is probably here's the thing. I think Flash season 2 is the coolest season, I think. Well, I know Swagcast, the chat really isn't biased. We voted out 2 Flash seasons with Legend seasons previously. And I think didn't Supergirl beat a Flash season or something early in the stream? So it's not really Flash biased. Like, I am surprised Arrow season 2 is not winning this one, to be completely honest. But Flash season 2 is the coolest season, I think, in regards to so much cool stuff happening. Zoom's like one of the coolest, if not the coolest, villain and character. It has some of the best scenes. Yeah, it has Enter Zoom. It's one of the best episodes of like anything really. But Arrow season 2, I think, has one of the best season-long arcs as well. So this was a tough one. That's what I mean. This was a tough one. But Flash season 2 is like smashed it. It smashed it. Slade is cool, but Zoom is like cool, scary, like everything like that. So yeah, Flash season 2 wins with 63% of the vote. 63% of the vote. Wow. I mean, as I said, it was a tough one. That was a tough one. That was matchup of the tournament so far, despite it not being like that other poll, which was like, what, 51% to 48%? Yeah, guessing who Zoom was and everything like that was, yeah, like that whole mystery was pretty insane. But here we go. We're down to the semifinals, whichever way you want to put it. And we have got 3 Flash seasons. 3 Flash seasons, 1 Arrow season. And I wonder if we're going to get the matchup that people thought we were going to get. I wonder if we're going to get the matchup that people thought we were going to get. So let's kick it off. We're not going to dilly-dally around in this one. We're going to get straight into it until we get to the final. Flash season 1 versus Arrow season 5. And you know what we're doing? You know what we're doing? We're doing a poll. We're dancing. Flash season 1, Arrow season 5. Oh, I can't spell. Season 5. Start your engines. Let's go. Vote in the poll. Make your vote matter. Make your vote matter in this situation. No, don't vote for your president or your leader of your country. Vote for your favorite season and what you think should win here. Both of these seasons are very good. And some would say they're the best seasons of their respective shows, depending on who you're talking to. So it's a very, very close thing. I love both of these seasons as well. I agree with you, Classified. It's a hard one. Yeah, to be honest, Kyle, you're probably right. We probably just went from one matchup of the tournament straight to another matchup. Because I think this is probably... Arrow Season 2 and Flash Season 2 are some people's favorite of each show, but same with this one. They're probably on par. 2 matchup of the tournament straight after the other. And from Arrow versus Flash as well. Both Arrow versus Flash. This is the first time you're excited for giving your vote, Alejandro. But that's the thing. You got to make your vote matter. But Arrow, I don't know. Arrow Season 5 is... you know what the thing is? And I think this might be what pushes it. Flash Season 1, I think, is great from beginning to end. Arrow Season 5 isn't the greatest at the beginning. The first half of Arrow Season 5 is not that amazing, but the back half is pretty much 10 out of 10. It's pretty much 10 out of 10, the back half. Because you got to realize in Flash Season, in Arrow Season 5, you're dealing with like Tobias Church and stuff as like the main consistent threat for a lot of that first half up until he gets killed. I mean, I guess spoiler alert, by Prometheus. But yeah, Black Lightning wasn't included Phantasm because I can only put in 32 options, and all the Arrowverse shows you'd say are explicitly Arrowverse, like Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, Batwoman, and Legends, equaled 32 seasons. So I was just like, well, I got to cut some shows. So Superman Lois wasn't in this either. Stargirl wasn't. But we'll do another one of these because people. Let me know. Are you enjoying this? Are you enjoying this? Are you enjoying this type of thing? Because we can do another one. Maybe not next week, but the week after with like other shows, and like include Superman Lois, include Stargirl, include some other DC TV shows, or maybe even like specific crossovers if we want to get really specific and stuff like that. But yeah, we can include Black Lightning that time. But this one was more specifically Arrowverse. But yeah, we got a clear winner, 174 votes, and Flash Season 1 takes the cake. Flash Season 1 takes the cake over Arrow Season 5, which I can, as I said, I think I gave my reasoning as to why I think it makes sense. Flash Season 1 is great from beginning to end. It's also its first season. You get to learn more about it. They get to do a lot of cooler stuff because it is the first season. And Arrow Season 5, it's 10 out of 10 in the back half. As I said, 10 out of 10, but the first half isn't that amazing. But yeah. Well, Flash didn't necessarily crush the other one. I think, as I said, like I think Legends beat it twice in the thing. So, but yeah, we'll submit the score there, and we're up to the final one. It's Flash Season 3, Flash Season 2. I will do a poll. Just to be fair, though I think I know what the options are going to be. I will do a poll. Because some people do say Season 3 is their favorite. Some people do say Season 3 is their favorite. Are you surprised at the final round? Well, I am maybe surprised that it's going to be Flash versus Flash. I'm not shocked that Season 1 of Flash is there. Wow. I think Season 3 of the Flash might get the biggest beating down of the tournament so far in regards to polls. That is insane. I started it within 2 seconds. It was at 94% or something for Flash Season 2. Conference finals were the real finals. Yeah, I mean, but you know what? This is going to be very interesting. This poll is going to be the poll of all polls. This final one. I mean, is there at any point? We've got 130 votes here. I can understand if people don't even want to vote because it's been absolutely crushing. Paige, in your opinion, is Barry or Ollie a better character? But Oliver Queen probably has the better character journey. And because of that, you probably say Oliver Queen. I mean, Barry is like not that different from when we pick up with him. Like in regards to his adulthood, he sort of still acts sort of the same, but Oliver in regards to what he was to what he became, like the character journey was, and the character arc was much bigger. But yeah, so that one was a pretty clear one. I mean, it was almost embarrassing for Flash Season 3. I'm sorry, Season 3, but maybe I shouldn't have done the poll. Maybe I should just thrown Mercy out of the game and just selected Season 2, but I had to be fair. So the matchup, the finale, the final countdown, the final showdown for the bracket tournament of the Arrowverse's best season comes down to the Flash season, or Season, as you, depending on how you pronounce it, number 1, and the Flash season number 2. That is the finale. However, we'll have a 2-minute break. We're going to have a 2-minute break just to let ourselves breathe, just to calm down, get our thoughts together, because there's going to be a poll. As we all know, there's going to be a poll. Now, this is the reason I'm interested. I think I know what wins, or what should win. But based off what I've seen throughout this tournament and the matchups previously leading up to this point, I have no idea, and I think there could be an upset. Alejandro, you know I like to tease. I'm teasing you. I'm leading you on. But I am so curious to see who wins this. Because I don't know exactly what the win's going to be. I'm seeing a lot of Paddy Spivot support in the chat. That's so random, but I guess season two of The Flash is there. Andrew says Flash Season 2 absolutely clears. We will see. We will start. I will launch the poll. In about a minute. I will actually load up the poll now to get it ready. So when the poll appears in the chat, you know what to do. Hashtag make your vote count. Okay, I'm going to be fully formal. The Flash season 1. The Flash season 2. I am so excited to see what people choose here because I don't know what's going to happen. And I'm super stoked that they didn't match up earlier. Let the poll speak the truth in 1 minute. That's the way to think, Andrew. That is the way to think. Goodness me, I did not think this would be how he came down to it. The anticipation. Justice for Paddy Spivot. Oh, God, here we go. So the final matchup. To reference, just back to this, we are in the finals of the last matchup. We are in the finals. Don't need the NBA finals, don't need the MLB finals, the NHL finals, whatever. Super Bowl, eat your heart out. We got the Arrowverse bracket finale between the Flash season 1 and the Flash season 2, and the poll is coming your way. Let's go. We're ready. I'm starting. The countdown is there. That's when this goes off for me. That's when I end the poll. Make your vote count on the poll. Vote, vote, vote. Make your vote count. Wow. We've got a big swing towards Flash season 2 to kick it off. And Flash season 1 make a comeback in the poll. Make your vote count. Paddy Spivot is in some FBI show right now. Yeah, something like that. My goodness. I hope season 1 wins, but I do still like season 2 a lot. I can understand that. I don't know, season 2. It looks like there's a minor comeback coming from season 1, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Can people swing the votes enough to go season 1's favor? Or will it all go? I'm going to leave that poll go for another minute for me. Obviously, it'll go off earlier. There's some votes coming season 1's way. I don't know if it's going to be enough to even it up, though. It looks like it is going to be season 2 that wins. Season 1, there's a minor comeback. There is some shifting going on. If you have not voted yet, make your vote count. Vote season 1 or 2. Season 1, it's gone back to season 2's way. It's slowly creeping back to season 1 potentially. Make your vote count for this. If you have not voted, make your vote count. I'm gonna keep it going for a bit. What will win? Deploy the bots. Deploy the bots. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna change much. I don't know how many more votes are going to come through. Oh, 175 votes have come in. It's still 45% to 55%. Season 2 ahead. I don't know. I'm going to let it just creep on a tiny little bit more. As I said, if you have not voted, what are you doing? Make your vote count. Justin with the analysis. Season 1, the writing is slightly better and has the better season-long plot, but season 2 has the more memorable villain entrance and the cooler topics like the multiverse. I agree with that analysis, Justin. It's a very tough pick. I'll tell you what, season 1 has made one hell of a comeback to potentially make it competitive. It's just not going to make it. It's just not going to make it. I'm going to give it another 30 seconds for me. And then I'm going to call it, just in case there is, for some reason, some late swing in for votes. Whew. In my head, we've got 20 seconds left. I can wait till 200 votes, but I don't think that would change it too much. I think it's so close. It's season 1 is. I think someone just killed it off then with a vote for season 2. Okay, one more vote and it hits 200. I can't wait because I don't know if this is going to be some like fixing. So 200 votes come in. That's what it's going to end. If one more vote comes in, that will decide where we end the poll. I don't think it's going to be enough. That's it. I had to end it exactly at 200 votes. And the winner with after 200 votes in the poll, with 52% of the vote, is season 2. Season 2 is the winner of the bracket challenge. Yeah, ignore the math. Ignore the crazy math that does not make any sense, but that's how it is. I have no idea. And that's how we end it. That is how the bracket challenge ends, with season 2. If you voted for season 2, I mean, put your W's in the chat, I guess. If you voted for season 1, I understand the commiserations. I can understand it because it was a tough one. Like, that was tough. And to be fair, season 1 was making a massive comeback. I think all the season 2 supporters pushed in early. Season 2 was at like 65% with like 100 votes in. That last 100 votes, season 1 just crept closer and closer and closer and closer and closer to potentially coming in and almost overtaking. It would have been the biggest comeback in history potentially. So that was an insane final thing. And you know what? The end of the day is I'm happy. I'm happy with season 2 I'm fine with that. If there was like a shock thing with Flash season 3 or like, I don't know, some other rant, like a goddamn a Supergirl or a Batman one, and people trolled the hell out of the chat or something, or the polls, and they won, it would have been annoying. But we had a very good tournament here, and I'm pretty happy to say that. I'm pretty stoked that we finished off in a pretty decent result. I'm happy with this one. Zoom is the best Arrowverse villain ever. Apparently Andrew is a taco. That's an interesting reveal. Probably bigger reveal than what we've had here. So that is pretty insane. So season 2 of The Flash takes over, or I don't know, which take over or just is established as the best season in the Arrowverse, which is pretty insane. Which one would have been your pick? My pick, both got knocked out. Mine were Flash season 1 and Arrow season 2. Arrow season 1 and Flash season 2 were my picks. And obviously Flash season 1 got knocked out in the finale. Arrow season 1 got knocked out ages ago. When was it? I can't remember where Arrow season 1 got knocked out. I can show you like the poll, the thing as a whole as well, like the entire bracket, roughly. There we go. You can see the entire bracket there of how it went. Just the journey for Flash season 2. It knocked out season 3 of The Flash. It knocked out Arrow season 2. It knocked out Arrow season 7 and it knocked out Batwoman season 2. That was the journey for Flash season 2 to win as the best Arrowverse season as a whole. Flash season 1 took out Batwoman season 3. Arrow season 8. Legends season, was it 2? Yeah, 2. And Arrow season 5. Where was Arrow season 1? Wait, no, I forgot about this. No, sorry, mine were Arrow season 2, Flash season 1. Where was Arrow season 2? It was on the other side. Oh, it was right there. It got beat by Flash season 2. So both of my choices got beat by Flash season 2. In the finale and in the quarterfinals. That's where my choices got beat. So though I'm happy for Flash season 2 to be the winner, it's also my mortal enemy because it knocked out both of my choices, which is quite annoying. But yeah, I think that there was some big shocks though. Like I was surprised that like what was the one? Like didn't Legends knocked out Flash and Arrow in the first round. Season 1 of Arrow, sorry, and season 8 of Flash at the beginning. So there were some big surprises throughout the entire thing, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, Flash season 2 was like F your picks, Paigey. They're not getting through. Are you an idiot? Are you an idiot? I don't know. Maybe everyone knew in the chat. It's just like, hey, Paige doesn't pick Flash season 2. Let's go with that. I'm not too sure. I'm not exactly sure, but I feel like there was some sabotage potentially in the poll voting because of that. But you know what? We can crown Flash season 2 as that. Watching Enter Zoom now just because of that. Hey, what a better celebration than to watch probably arguably the best or one of the best episodes from season 2. Which show had the most wins? I think it was Flash. It was Flash or Arrow. If I go through, in regards to round 1, Flash had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in round 1. Arrow had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Flash did. Flash had 6 in round 1. Arrow had 5. And then throughout the entire thing, Flash would have, because Flash season 2 and Flash season 1 got to the finale. So that automatically that means they won the most. Whew, I'll tell you what, that got me hyped up. And I was also keeping up with the NBA scores at the exact same time. And I don't know if that game went to overtime or not. Did it? I accidentally clicked off it. I didn't get to see. No, Lakers won. Okay. Well, there we go. God. Anyway, that was fun though. But as I said, like the next thing I wanted to do was a week from now, I think we'll do Arrowverse All Stars, which I might I don't know how I would do it. I don't really want to do a draft thing in the stream because it's a bit of annoying to put it together. So I think I might just I think I'll be able to put it together pretty well. So I don't know if it'll be too much of an issue. I don't even know. I don't think there's any football on at the moment or soccer on at the moment anyway. But yeah, so the Arrowverse All Stars Hunger Games will be next week probably. In regards to another bracket thing, I will do one where I might go through that bracket and pick the best like seasons, like where certain shows finished, like the best 3 seasons of Supergirl, wherever they finished. Best 3 seasons of Legends, wherever they finished. Maybe top 4 for Flash and Arrow. Then we'll chuck in Superman and Lois' seasons. Stargirl seasons, even like some other shows as well to make up like another sort of 32-piece bracket team. And then we can do another thing. You could set up a Google polls and let's vote on all the seasons. The top 32 seasons are the ones including the bracket. Well, you know, I might set that up, Willish World, and I'll bring it over to the chat or the stream on the day of the Flash. So, you know, we stream on the day of the Flash, like what, I don't know, like 3.5 hours before the show's on, whatever it is. I might bring it over to that stream and link it so people can vote on that one. But just so I can put it together, because it'd be a bit of a pain in the ass to do it now, but I can get it ready for that and then put it in the chat then. If needed, because I think like I might be able to get most of what people want just from that, and including Superman, Lois and Stargirl and Black Lightning and other shows as well. Might even include like some Smallville stuff as well. Please do a best villain next time. Well, we can do like something like that. I did have like, I can show you this one. Did I have it set up? Okay, I did have this one, so I can show you this one. We won't do it now, and we can do this for a future stream, but this was like a pretty easy tier list that I put together. Someone might, I don't know if anyone can see the meme or not. There is a meme within this. I might actually zoom in so you can see the meme. There is a meme. This is the Flash villains ranking list. I don't know if anyone can see the meme. If you can, let me know. But we can do this on like another stream. This is like an easy one that only takes a bit, so we might do this on, might even do this on Twitch or something, like tomorrow or the next day or whatever it is. But I put this together pretty easily. Titans season 2 as the villain, because that, it wasn't Titans season 2 the really, really bad season of Titans, like the worst one? I can't remember. Then Savitar did it. I'm not too sure what Dark Arrow. Oh wait, Zoom and Thorn's asses were playing their own game of Among Us. Then Savitar did it too when he learned they were hiding Iris. I think people think that Goldface is the meme, not realizing that Eric Wallace. I know some people have caught Eric Wallace these days. Maybe people don't know what Eric Wallace looks like. I'm not too sure. I thought people might have noted. Maybe because he's not like clearly there. Maybe if I put him there, you'd be able to see him. Eric Wallace, the biggest threat. Yeah, we're waiting to see. We'll wait and see. If I won't do this now, we'll leave this here. We'll leave that. I was wondering how long it was going to take people to notice it. But we can do that for another stream, whenever that might be. But if we do something on Twitch tomorrow, I'll probably try bring a guest or two over so we can have some sort of back and forth banter with everyone in the chat as well. But if you, as I said, if you don't follow me on Twitch, it takes like 2 seconds to make an account. And the links in the description down below and everything like that. And if you missed part of this stream, if you missed the earlier parts or you want to rewatch it, I will unlist the stream, but you can get the link to it off my Twitter. I'll leave the tweet that I said, hey, I'm going live on YouTube, blah, blah, blah. It'll be on my Twitter and you can still watch the stream back again. Or you can just like this video or favorite it, or not favorite, what do you call it? Like watch later or whatever. And I think you can still get the link. But yeah. Altul Mayer said, what are your thoughts on Red Death? I think she is horrible. Sorry, it went away and I couldn't say it. I don't think she's horrible. I don't think Red Death's horrible. I think just there's lack of development there. So hopefully the next, the next 2 episodes, the 2-part finale for Red Death is better. And like actually, as I said, like I think if these final 2 episodes are like 8 or 10s roughly, like on average, I guess, like both of them, I think it makes the Red Death arc fine. Like it'd probably be better than the Godspeed arc, which isn't saying much. Obviously, it'd be better than the Forces arc, which clearly isn't saying much. But yeah. Wouldn't Andrew Kreisberg be the highest villain? Well, he was actually good with the shows. He's just like, if you didn't know, Andrew Kreisberg got fired from the shows because I think he like said some weird stuff. Like he didn't do anything physical, I don't think. I think he just said some really weird things. That's okay, Andrew. I love doing the stream. I love being back streaming. I love interacting with everyone and doing these fun streams and stuff. I mean, the Twitch streams get a bit more like crazier, like because it's a bit more unhinged, a bit more weird. I mean, some of the stuff over there is pretty crazy, but I do like the YouTube ones, even though you have to be a bit more contained. Would you do a CW writer poll? Who wrote the best storyline? Well, what I might do is that, because with these bracket things or whatever it might be, we can pretty much do anything. You can pretty much take, like what we did there, you take seasons and you vote them. Then we can take individual episodes and people are thinking back, oh, okay, enter Flash Time versus this or whatever it might be. And you can take those individual episodes. So these bracket things can work really well across the board. So they're pretty flexible whether it comes to just shows as a whole, seasons of shows, characters, storylines, episodes, villains, whatever it might be. Let's hope these last 10 episodes are well written and they don't tarnish. Look, to be honest, I'm not expecting much from these, like episodes 6, 7, 8. But if 9 through to 13 are enjoyable as hell, then I'm happy with this final season. Because I already said I wasn't really looking forward to the Red Death arc that much anyway. It was more just show me and I'll see if it's okay. But I wasn't really looking forward to it that much, or my expectations weren't too high. That's the way to put it. But I'm looking forward to Oliver Queen's return. And the Cobalt Blue arc is, I'm looking forward to that. Super hype levels are there. Best interlude episode, probably those ones from season 6 with like Grodd and Wally, like one of them. The Grodd episode's good from memory. And the Wally episode's good. I can't remember what else is in that region, but like those season 6 filler ones were really good. Like as an like ones that are actually classified as interlude episodes, because obviously you have Enter Flash Time from season 4, but is that an interlude episode? Because they weren't called that. That's just I guess a filler episode back then. Paige, did you like Batwoman after season 1? I think Batwoman season 1 is better than Batwoman season 2, but I think Batwoman season 3 is the best season of that show. Batwoman season 2 is all over the place. As I said, Batwoman season 1 is like just mediocre throughout the entire thing, but I'd rather something just be like a 7 or a 6.5 the entire season. They'd be like 7.5, then a 3, then like a 7, then a 2. You know, bit annoying. Yeah, that Godspeed Pied Piper episode's good. Now that I think about it, that's a good one. The Exorcism, I guess that was an interlude. That was all the season 6 stuff. That stretch of season 6 interlude episodes, might even bring it up. The Flash season 6 wiki. I don't know. That would probably bring it up. Here we go. I'll show you guys. So episodes. So you have all this stuff like Into the Void. That's a good episode. All this stuff is like Flash Lightning's good. All these episodes. Oh, and then you go into this one was Arse from memory. Kiss Breach. Oh no, this one was decent, wasn't it? It was the Cisco episode. Maybe I'm thinking of a season 7 episode. I don't know. But then like Love is a Battlefield. I think everyone remembers that. But you have like, yeah, Grod friended me. Death of the Speed Force. That was the Wally episode. Yeah, Kid Flash returns. Exorcism of Nash Wells. So you get those 3 interlude episodes in a row were awesome. I think they were like 8.5, 9s out of 10s. Those 3 episodes. Those were really good. Even this episode, this was like the one where like doesn't like Ralph and Sue go on like a mission together? Like that was okay. I can't remember if this one was good. And then this is when we get like then that's the Godspeed Pied Piper episode, which was good. But some like a lot of the Mirror Master stuff that was around this was a bit weak. It wasn't that great. But yeah. But I think season 6 of The Flash is a decent season. I think it's a decent season. It just has some weak points, which aren't that great. But yeah, we've been streaming for what? An hour and a half now. So we are going to wrap up the stream. This is just pretty much to do the bracket challenge. But as I said, thank you to everyone that watched. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you to everyone that contributed through the polls for deciding that The Flash Season 2 is the almighty best season of the Arrowverse, according to the polls and stuff like that. As I said, we might stream on Twitch tomorrow. So it'll be about an hour from now tomorrow. So if you're on, be sure to tune in. I might upload a video saying I'm live on Twitch. I don't know. But if you want to just follow me, the link's in the description down below. Takes 2 seconds to make an account. And we'll be live about 3 hours, 2 hours, not too sure exactly how long, before The Flash on Wednesday in America time. For me, it's Thursday, but in America and other countries, it'll be Wednesday. So I'll be live a couple of hours before that. And we will have a chat about that episode and some other stuff and preview it and everything like that. But yeah, and then we'll have the Twitch stream the day after that as well. But I'll probably mention that on the YouTube stream as well. So thank you everyone that tuned in. Hopefully everyone goes on to have a good day or night. Enjoy the rest of your whatever it might be. And yeah, stay safe and thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys later. See ya.